We're going to be talking about the font group in this module. So I'd like to come up here to the word gentleness, and I'm going to select it. The font, basically, if you click the arrow down and scroll down through that, you'll notice that as I scroll down the various types of font, we have a live preview. You can either use the mouse wheel to scroll down through it, or you can click and drag on this slide here. Choose one of the fonts that you see. I'm going to choose this one. That's kind of a small font, so I'm going to come over here to font size, click the arrow down. There's actually several ways to change the font size. By clicking arrow down, you have all the preset font sizes. You can actually click in this box and type your own font size and hit enter. Or you can come over here and decrease font size by increments, or increase font size. If you have formatting and you don't want it there anymore, you can click clear all formatting. It will revert back to the default font, which in this case is the Calibri 11. Okay, next let's go ahead and double click on the word excellent. We're going to talk about these three icons right here. The first one is bold. Now there's a couple of ways that you can bold a word. You can come up here and click on this, or if you notice that if you double click on this, you're given a format pop-up box and you can click the bold here, or you can hold the control key down and press B. Any one of those three will bold something. I'm going to go ahead and double click on praiseworthy, and I'm going to use this one to italicize. You can use this, you can go up here to the top left and click the I, or you can press Control I. And then finally, I'm going to double click on the word seen, and we have the underline, which you can click up on the icon here. You can choose this icon here, or holding the Control key down and press U, and that will underline. Sometimes you can be editing a document and you're not sure if you want to keep something in there or not. So what you can do is you can highlight it, and let's say you've decided that you don't want to keep this, but you're not exactly sure if you want to delete it. So you're just going to do what's called a strike through. And that reminds you that you're not sure that you want that in there, but it doesn't completely delete it. So just in case you need it, you'll have it. The next icons are subscript and superscript. Subscript, I'm going to give us a little room up here. Subscript is for when you need a character that goes down below the line. For example, H2O. The 2 is actually supposed to be down a little bit and a little smaller. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight it, and I'm just going to come up here and choose subscript, and now we have our H2O. Sometimes when you're typing up a recipe and you want to put in the degrees for what you turn the oven to, let's say 400 degrees, but when we type 400 and an O, that doesn't look right. So what we're going to do is highlight it and click on the superscript. And now you'll see that you have 400 degrees. Subscript goes down below, superscript goes up above. The next way of making our document look appealing is the text effects. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit here and come to this last, maybe right here. I'm just going to do this here because I want you to be able to see the live preview as we look through this. This icon for the text effects is this one. If you click the arrow down and you scroll down through it, just move your mouse down through, you'll see the live preview, see what each of these is going to look like. And we'll go ahead and choose that one. Oh, I didn't get the T there, did I? And now you see a text effect. You can also create your own custom text effect by changing the outline. You can change the color, and notice you still have the live preview, which is really nice. You can see what it's going to look like. Maybe I want it green. I can change the shadowing, where the shadow falls, and again the live preview, you can see how it works. You can look at the reflection, the various ways that, ooh, let's look at that one. That one looks kind of cool. Now that almost gives it a 3D look. I like that. I'm going to highlight something else because I like the way that one looks. We'll come up here and do a couple more effects. Now you notice I don't have any text effects on this currently, but I'm going to put on a glow. There we go. This is called a glow, which is kind of cool. I'm going to highlight it and make it a little bigger so that that glow makes a little more sense. So you kind of see the definition. It's just essentially like you've taken a highlighter and outlined the letters. This next icon is highlighting, and this is really nice. When you're reading through a document and you want to remember something specific, just select whatever it is that you want to highlight, and you can either click to select a yellow highlighter, or you can do arrow down and select any one of these, and it will highlight your words. I'm going to choose green just for the fun of it. You can also change the font color, and let's choose Philippians, and we do that with this icon right here. I'm going to do arrow down just because I like to see all the different colors. Here are all the various colors, and we did some of this in PowerPoint, so it's probably not new to you, or it shouldn't be new to you, but we'll just go through it really quickly to remind you. You can go into more colors and you can choose standard colors, and this gives you the live preview of what the color is going to be. Or if you know the exact color hue that you want, you can come in here and select it. And that's kind of a cool color. And there you go. There is a practice assignment for this module. You'll need to go into Module 2, Practice Assignment, and show the evidence of bold, underline, or italics, highlighting text, show that you know how to change the font color, size, and type, apply at least 2 visual effects to randomly selected texts, like shadow or glow, just like how we have here, and then show that you know how to do superscript and subscript. When you're done, you can save in your practice assignment folder as Module 2.2 Practice. Remember, those are for extra credit. They're not required. And once you're done with that, you're ready to proceed to Module 2.3.